Saturday night baseball now from Southern California at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Tyler Skaggs, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
Here's Elvis Andrus now.
He'll
get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1, and we're underway in Anaheim. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come into this one fresh off a victory last time out that ended a 6-game losing streak.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, D-Roll, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And that misses as well, so that might portend some trouble tonight as he begins the game with 4 wide ones.
The center fielder, number 3.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. His career numbers with Tyler Skaggs. He's gone just 2 for 13. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it'll be too late to get Andrus as he's safe at second base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Andrus leads off second with nobody out.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
And it's 1-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Edmonds will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, you have to like the various skills that Sin-Soo Choo brings to the plate. He comes into this one hitting over 400 career against his opponent. Now, obviously, that's a relatively small sample size of at bats, but it seems like he really likes facing this guy. It'll be interesting to see if the past history holds true.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Pudge Rodriguez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. 1 out and a runner on second base. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Edmonds is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Up next for the Rangers, Pence. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. First pitch on its way. At the knees, strike 1. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Edmonds has it in his tracks, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Texas. Nothing for the Rangers early on. The Angels step up to the plate next on MLB Network. Lance Lynn, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Lance Lynn is a strike-throwing machine. Not an overpowering guy. He's 92 to 95 miles an hour. He's going to throw anywhere between 60 to 70% fastballs. Does have the slider and does use his changeup. He's primarily a fastball-type pitcher.
And leading off,
he has that good breaking ball, he can be really tough.
So stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few.
Guzman loves it. Oh, wow, what a stop. Wow. Here's Tommy La Stella now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's dead center for strike 1. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Here he comes again. 1-2. Fouled off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gallo has a play. 2 gone. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
And now for the Angels, Jim Edmonds. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First offering on its way. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Mike Trout. Lifetime in this matchup, just a 1 for 9. Lynn comes set. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Edmonds stands at second with 2 gone. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
Hitters count. The pitch. Smoke toward the hole. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
Standing in now, Garrett Anderson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Pence ranging back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. We played an inning, no score here on MLB Network. Second inning upcoming from the Big A, but first here's Heidi Watney with more on the forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. His career numbers with Tyler Skaggs. He's 1 for 4. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a curveball misses inside.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball just inside.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-0 on the way. He's running on a line to shortstop, and now a throw to first, and they got him. Never really had a chance with a hit and run on as he gets doubled up on the line drive. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Justin Bour. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is DeShields. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
Ready now for L.A., Justin Upton. In his career versus this pitcher, he's just 1 for 13. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Sliced hard on the ground. Guzman scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting in, the third baseman.
In now, Zach Cozart, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Lynn looks in. First pitch on the way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fouled away. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Here's Rougned Odor now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Odor.
First pitch on its way. This is drilled, but right into the shift. And the Rangers are in the hit column.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
So next to the plate for Texas, Ronald Guzman. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. His career numbers with Tyler Skaggs. He's 1 for 4. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Guzman stands in at an impressive 6'5", swings and throws left-handed. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Working for the punch out and the offering. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he got him.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box now, Elvis Andrus. Maybe lucky to make contact there as his curveball's hit fouled off to the left-hand side. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Cozart is there. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the center fielder, Delino DeShields.
So two are gone here in the Rangers' third. And up to bat next, Delino DeShields. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score as the Rangers strike first to lead it 1-0.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
And they'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back. In now, Pudge Rodriguez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. DeShields, the runner at first with two gone. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. And he comes back with one that misses here, and it's 1-1 to the Ranger backstop.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball, and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Bullet back up the middle. Edmonds is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rangers 1 and the Angels nothing. Into the box, Jonathan Lucroy as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
First delivery to him on the way. Too high, 1-0. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. The 1-1 home. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Odor backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter, number 2, Shortstop, Andrelton.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Curveball down and in, misses, ball 2.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. One and one to Tommy La Stella. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. Pops this one up. Lynn is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Plate, Pence. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. This is in the air to left field. Anderson is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Rangers, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. Second home run early in the year, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead. Pretty easy to tell in real time, but that one was an absolute missile heading out of the ballpark, and our show track technology confirms it. 115 miles an hour was the exit velocity. An impressive swing of the bat. Now at the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Hit out towards second. To first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
The batter, the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far.
Ball 1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Now Choo will lay off ball 4 here, and he's going to reach.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right
Now
there.
batting,
He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now here comes the Angels skipper on his way to the mound, and he's seen enough here. That's going to be all for Tyler Skaggs. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Justin Anderson answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Rougned Odor will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Choo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, 2-0 Texas. Now in the box, Jim Edmonds. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Edmonds, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, you said it, Matty. Nothing else has to be said. In order to stay in this game 16 years, you have to be a great talent, a great teammate, and have the ability to adjust and evolve as a player. So hats off to him.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, Mike Trout. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. Ball 2 now.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
Yanked on the ground down the line. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. Ripped down the first base line. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box, Garrett Anderson, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Ready with the 1-1. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now. Appeared to be a risky try for the plate on that play, but our show track technology shows us here it was his great wheels that made all the difference. Would have been a completely different outcome if it weren't for the impressive top speed turned in by the runner. Into the box now, Justin Bour, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fouled straight back. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Anderson is off at first with 2 away. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Zach Kozar, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Fly ball out to right field. Moving under it, Hence. And that's the 3rd out. Angels get just the 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Rangers 2 and the Angels 1. Striding in, Ronald Guzman. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
He's set. Here it comes. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Here's the pitch, and that misses 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Andrew.
In now, Elvis Andrus, as he swings and lifts a pop-up out behind short. Simmons backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 3, Delino DeShields.
Digging in and looking for more, Delino DeShields. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. From the stretch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
The 1-0. Bends into the zone for a strike. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. LaStella has it. Throw on the board takes care of him, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. Among other things, he brought up their lack of walks as a sign that they're not doing a great job of working the count and laying off pitches outside the strike zone. Going forward, he's hoping to see a better focus on competitive at-bats and more selective swings.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
And
in is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Jonathan Lucroy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
That misses, 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. The 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Heading out towards shallow right. Hence moves over, makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Tommy.
Digging in, Tommy LaStella. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
Here comes the 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. That's out to left center and over the head of the shortstop. Andrus hits a base hit.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Stepping in now, Jim Edmonds. In the dirt here. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Lucroy over at second. La Stella at first, one gone. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Hence has it in his tracks, and that's the second out of the inning.
The designated hitter,
So striding in, Mike Trout, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit on the ground out for short. There is Andrus. Little pitch and catch chance for Odor at second base, and that'll do it. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Luis Garcia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 43, Luis Garcia.
Ready once again, Pudge Rodriguez. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Ivan Rodriguez.
He's set, and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Hence.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Hence. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Count is 1-2 now. Garcia, the former Philly, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Again, he sends it out of play. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
The left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Joey Gallo will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this will be fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rangers set down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Coming to the plate now, Garrett Anderson. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Number 16.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball one. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. The 1-0. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Looking to Pudge now, the 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's out number 1.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready for another shot now. Justin Bour 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Gone! It's a solo shot for Justin Bour. First home run of the campaign for him as the Angels have come back to tie things at 2.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Into the box now, Justin Upton, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. To the left side, but it's well foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Popped him up. Cabrera is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Zach Cozart. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lynn steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Line drive to left. Gallo is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. But the Angels are able to tie things up thanks to this solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Now pitching for
good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Dan Jennings is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So striding forward now as Dribble Cabrera. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Here it comes. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Upton's under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
So 1 away now. That'll bring in Shin-Soo Choo. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Rougned Odor, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And the pitch. Turned on down the line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Again, a 1-2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. A full count for Odor. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
3-2 pitch. Fouled away. The payoff pitch one more time. Popped him up. Cozart waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Sean Kelly gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Sean Kelly.
Into the box now, Jonathan Lucroy. It was a walk in his last trip.
The catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Kelly is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
The 3-1 pitch. That's popped up. In there, a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jam off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Stepping in now, Andrelton Simmons, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Into the box now, Tommy La Stella, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Runner goes for second. Count even at 2-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box, Jim Edmonds. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes to Shields. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. 2-run shot to straightaway center. Number 397 for him now as he draws closer to 400. And it's given the Angels a 4-2 lead.
In this league that can take it out to dead center, but he's obviously one of them. Wow, he just mans up and blasts this thing over the center field wall. Very impressive swing of the bat right there.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
In now, Mike Trout, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. But the Angels get two, both on this two-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 4-2 Halos. Cody Allen will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 37, Cody Allen.
Leading off the inning, Ronald Guzman, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Fouled off. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. The 1-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Edmonds has a beat on it. 1 down.
The batter, number 1.
8th inning here from Orange County. Homestanding Angels looking to put the finishing touches on this one as you get a look at our line score. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Elvis Andrus. Previous showdowns with Cody Allen. He's had 7 hits in 9 tries. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat. Lined to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 3, Delino DeShields.
Ready now, Delino DeShields. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses, strike 1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses, strike 2. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Rangers set down in order. They trail it here 4-2. Jeffrey Springs is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 54.
Stepping into the box, Garrett Anderson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Fielder, number 16.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And the big left-handed hitting first baseman Justin Bour will bat next.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Nope, that's a ball.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
2 balls and a strike to Bour. Anderson gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
He's going.
Runners on the move for second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is DeShields. He's there and records the first out. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Stepping in now, Justin Upton. Fouled away. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the former All-Star Zach Cozart. First offering on its way. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gallo is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Angels strand 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Troy Percival comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 40, Troy Percival.
Digging in now, Pudge Rodriguez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch to Pudge. Struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box now, Pence. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. One out, nobody on. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
And it's fouled away. Hit hard toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting.
batting.
Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Into the box, Joey Gallo, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. One and 2. Here it comes. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter Asdrubal Cabrera. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs. I don't think he's working around him.
He'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Hard hit towards center. Edmonds is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Los Angeles Angels jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Dan Jennings claims the win out of the pen, his first. Troy Percival earns the save out of the bullpen, his third of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Dan Jennings. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Sean Kelly. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,477. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.